Let's do a mukbang, baby. What's up, guys? Welcome back. So as you can see, my voice doesn't really match my lips all that well, and that is because, technical difficulties per usual. Absolutely hate me, but I'm really excited for this mukbang. I hope you guys are too. I'm so excited. The reason we're doing a mukbang for the first time ever is because I felt, I don't know, like I kind of deserved it. I had a really productive day. It was really awesome, really fun. And also, like, there were some things that I was thinking about today where I was like, oh, this would be interesting to discuss over a mukbang. And also, I've always wanted to do one. I was awake at 3 a.m. last night being like, oh my gosh, like I gotta lock the flip in. And I couldn't sleep, and so I ended up watching mukbangs, and I was like, oh my god, I want to do this, and so I promised myself that if I was productive enough, I would. You guys see me showing some stickers. I was showing the cute little mukbang earlier. It's like a Final Fantasy meal, $24. I got it for $25 because I added the spicy chicken sandwich deluxe instead of the regular one. The total with taxes was like $27.27 or something like that. Pretty decent deal, I don't know, but we basically get a chicken sandwich gravy, which is smaller than the usual gravy. We get mashed potatoes and gravy, my favorite thing from Jolly Bebes, which is what I call it. We get mango peach pie. And we also get, we're sniffing through the boxes, we're getting my favorite thing in the world, and something that I always get, but this time it didn't, is the chicken wings, baby. I really, really love this, and trust me, as you will see throughout the video, there's a reason I didn't get this, because if I had gotten it, guys, there would be no vlog at all. And then we got a little pineapple juice, which is something I've never tried before, and trying it, it's good. It tastes like pineapple. And I liked it. I don't know. It was a very natural flavor, no real added sugars, and I really enjoyed that. Yeah, let's get right into it. Again, smaller gravy than they usually give us. I'm really excited. Let's just get right into it. Unfortunately, you will not be hearing crunching sounds, so this video is going to be way shorter than I had anticipated it being, but I'm really excited. Let's take a bite. Ready? I'm gonna do a voiceover how the bite went. All right, we're opening up the gravy apparently, and a girl can't open up gravy. And we're looking inside, and there's, like, real jalapenos in there, which got me really excited, because usually, like, in other fast food places, the jalapenos don't look like jalapenos, and this one looking like a jalapeno made me really happy. We're opening up. It smells really good, smells really nice, kind of in love with it. We're yapping and yapping. I honestly have no idea. I was just really excited to get into the meal. I'm looking for things. I think it's because I didn't have a spoon or something. But no, look at that burger. Honestly, you guys get the first bite, as, you know, a gentle mukbanger would do. You guys get the first bite, and ready. It's about to be the best voiceover you've ever seen. Thank you so much for the food. And I know that was an amazing voiceover. And well, Elizabeth, you got a little sauce there, bud. And she's too busy enjoying the food, and it really was delicious. I don't usually get the sandwich. I do think the wings are better than the sandwich, but the spicy deluxe sandwich was honestly really good, and I enjoyed it. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, but it was good. I prefer the wings over the sandwich, but it was really good. It felt really, like, natural. The jalapenos, the spices, all of it felt very natural and not super processed, and I always appreciate that. Now we're dipping some gravy in there. And we're licking the gravy, because when the gravy's warm, it's honestly really good, and I really like it. I don't usually lick the gravy, but I'm in a mukbang mood today, so we did in fact lick it. And let's go for it. I think there's natural sauce in the sandwich too, which, as you can see, is in the lettuce and stuff like that. Oh, but I'm enjoying this meal so much. Like, I'm truly dissociating as I'm eating, and I have to keep reminding myself, like, hey, you're recording a video. My relationship with food is very much like, I love food. I get really happy with food. I get really excited with food, and so being able to do this makes me very, very happy. And again, I think it's delicious. I think it tastes absolutely delish. And look at me drinking the gravy yet again. I don't know why. I've never done that before. I have no idea. She's being crazy, and now she's going, oh yes, the spoon again. Completely forgot that, but she did forget. She is me, so I forgot the spoon. I'm going to get it. You can hear, like, the cabinets banging and stuff like that. which again, like amazing voiceover. I'm demonstrating all that, and we're sitting back down, and we've got our little spoon. We're opening up the mashed potatoes and gravy. I really, really love mashed potatoes and gravy. And we put more gravy on top of the mashed potatoes and gravy because they never give enough. They never give enough. I think no place does. Popeyes doesn't. I don't really know what other place does mashed potatoes and gravy, but honestly, again, like when it's warm, it's absolutely delicious. And actually, that was a really cool angle. Did you see the gravy dripping down right there? It makes me really happy. Again, my relationship with food is like truly, if you ever see me with food, I am happy. And if I am ever upset, and you want to kind of brighten my day, give me food and I will be happy. And now we're going to try something crazy, is dipping mashed potatoes and gravy in the sandwich and seeing if that does anything. I mean, I don't know. Does it do anything? Let's take a bite and see. Oh, and this is me figuring out that there's sauce in the sandwich, and again, it's good. I said it was spicy, and then I corrected myself. It's not spicy. It has really nice spices, and I thought that was the correct way. And here's me almost eating the wrapper and having to move it, which I thought was really funny. And then this is me just eating it. Again, like, I think you can hear me kind of, like, have saliva in my mouth right now, because just, again, rewatching this and seeing this, my mouth, and just describing the taste is making my mouth water. I truly love food, like, again, it's somebody's business. It's absolutely delicious. I really love it, and I think it's good. And hey, if you enjoy it, you lick your fingers once, and then you wipe. It's kind of my go-to word. It was delicious. Getting some more mashed potatoes and gravy in there. Again, you don't want it to cool down, mashed potatoes or the gravy, because then it gets, it's, again, like the warmer it is, the better it is. Some foods, it's good when it's not warm, and, the colder it is, the better it is, but nah, when it comes to mashed potatoes and the gravy itself from Jollibee's, it's delicious the warmer it is. And same goes for their chicken, actually, which is very interesting. And this is me just taking a breath and being really excited. And I think now I start getting into the whole purpose that I made this video, and the true reason that I decided to make this video is because of the thoughts I was having about society. I might be wondering, like, Elizabeth, what are you talking about? What do you mean thoughts on society? But I was just, again, like, the reason I had a productive day was because I was just having so many thoughts, and I was doing my tasks while working through those thoughts, and I decided to reward myself by working through those thoughts out loud in front of you guys. And that is just the roles we play in society. Now you might be wondering, Elizabeth, what the flip are you talking about? And I know it's kind of far reach, but please stick with me. What I'm trying to say is, like, we all have a purpose in society. But when it comes to mean people, girls, boys, whoever, guys, gals, people, I don't care how you, like, want to word it, but just mean people in our society, I don't understand their purpose. And I've always heard the term that, like, being mean is easy, being kind is hard. And I don't agree with that term. I think that term is incorrect. I think it is very easy to be mean. I think it's really easy to go up to somebody, I think it's really hard to go up to somebody and be like, oh, hey, you're ugly. I think that's really hard. Going up to somebody, making sure that they know that this is your thought. I think it's really easy to be mean back to somebody. I think it's easy to say, oh, hey, like, you are, if somebody says you're ugly, and then you it's easy for you to respond with, hey, I think you're ugly too. That's easy. But it's hard to start that argument. It's hard to start that negative atmosphere. Meanwhile, it's really easy to be good. In my book, to be good is to say nothing. To be good is to say something kind. To be good is just to be respectful. And now I have something in my teeth that I just realized has been here the whole time, and I'm trying to realize what it is. Is it tomato? Is it the fried chicken batter getting soggy? I have no idea, but I just keep going on the rant. And I do think it's an important rant of, like, why are people so mean throughout life? I used to think this was just a high school thing. You were always told, like, oh yeah, mean girls, guys, they're, in high school. But nobody tells you that in adulthood, these mean groups may differ, but they still exist, whether it's in a college atmosphere, a work atmosphere, a public transportation atmosphere, a vacation atmosphere, a apartment atmosphere, a garden, park, whatever atmosphere. It always exists. Now, maybe those people aren't the most popular people, the most brightest people, whatever you want to call it, but they still exist, and it just baffles me, and it's just so crazy to me that that's an actual thing. Because I just don't understand it. I don't understand the purpose of any of that, to be 100% truthful. I think it's so wrong, and it's insane, because you're being mean just to be mean, and I don't understand how those groups of people survive. And it's truly crazy, because I do encounter it a lot. They're not mean towards me, but just like living in New York, like the day-to-day life, it's really crazy how mean people want you to know that they are in a bad mood, or they want you to know what they're thinking about, and that they're thinking about something negative and something mean about you. And it's just so crazy encountering that in a space where high school is gone. And it's just crazy that we don't talk about it enough, because I think we've normalized it so much, and it's just so pointless. I think being mean is such a choice, and it's such a pointless choice, and just like it serves no role in society. You have logical people, you have factual people, you have so many different kinds of people, and they all serve a purpose, but mean people, they really, really don't, and it does nothing but ruin other people's days. And it's just so easy to be kind rather than mean. And now it's, yeah. And I'm just going to keep eating now, because I kind of want us to like sit on that. And I would love to know what you guys think about this, of like, what do you think? Why do mean people exist in our society? Well, obviously they exist because something has happened in their life to make them think that this is how they should behave, and that it's okay to behave this way. But I don't understand why we don't discourage it even more, and why we constantly allow this to happen. I don't know, but I'm going to keep eating my sandwich while we all think about that. But honestly, the sandwich looks really delicious. I am having so much fun eating this, and it's truly such a blast, and I love it so much. But yeah, I in this situation, as I'm eating and enjoying my food, I do want to mention that it's so important to enjoy food. No, I'm kidding. No, in this situation, I do want to mention that it's okay to be angry, and it's okay to be sad, and it's okay to feel different emotions other than happiness. You're valid in that way. But what makes you unvalid is when you want others to feel your emotions, and you want others to feel the way you do, because you think that they deserve to feel that way. It's okay if you want to make somebody in a happy mood, and if somebody doesn't want to be happy, that's also okay. But forcing somebody to be in a bad mood because you're in a bad mood, I've just never understood that, and I don't think that's okay at all. And I think just like it's insane that even in adulthood, outside of this high school environment, mean people still somehow find each other and form these groups and cliques and truly thrive. And I don't understand that. And look at me getting sauce all over my mouth and almost dropping my burger or sandwich or what. Okay, it's really interesting. Do you guys call it a burger, a chicken burger? It's so interesting that we call a burger, but when it has chicken in it, we call it a sandwich. Does anyone know why that is? If you do, please let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I'm having the time of my life, as you can see me enjoying my food. And now we're about to have a bite of mashed potatoes and oh, look at that. Absolutely delicious. I'm in my zone, absolutely dissociating, having the time of my life. Absolutely delicious. Baby. Oh, that looks so good. Girl, you better be enjoying that. Oh, yeah. But no, yeah, I want to know your thoughts. And I will say, like, I think this is the first time I'm really, like, sitting and having a conversation about it. And I think that's the whole reason I wanted to make this mukbang, is to be 100% honest. Like, people change. I will change a year from now. I will change 2 years. I will change for a month from now. And hopefully for the better, of course. I think everyone wants to be that way. But I do think that, like, if we don't talk about certain issues in fear of the fact that we're wrong about them or something like that, then we get quiet. And when we get quiet, then absolutely nothing is discussed. And in silence is when we suffer, But obviously, like, and I do think I always get scared because, like, when you post this on the internet, it's there forever, even if you delete it or something like that. It's going to be here. And I guess one of my fears has always been, like, oh, people are going to see this and be like, oh, this is what she thinks 10 years from now. Even though I'm watching this video 10 years later, this is probably what she still thinks. And I do think I will always think that mean people serve no purpose in society and in the roles of our society, and that, you know, it should not be such a normalized thing. But I do want to say, like, a year from now, maybe I'll have a more intellectual viewpoint. Maybe I'll, understand it more and maybe have more statistics to back up my thoughts. Or I don't know. I just, I thought that I've thought about it so much. And again, I was up at 3 a.m. wanting to do a mukbang, and I was like, oh, and, I'm being productive today, and these are the thoughts I'm having. And so, you know what? Might as well be that dare freaking devil, But yeah, it's such an interesting thing. And, speaking of, like, societal roles and stuff like that, it truly, like, mean people really don't serve a purpose. And a lot of people will counter that by saying, like, oh, yeah, but, like, sometimes mean people push you, and, oh, look at that gravy, by the way. Oh, look at that. That looks good, baby. And she's licking it again. Jeez Louise, Elizabeth. Oof, guys, hold up. Let's pause for a bite of that mashed potatoes and gravy. All right, no, she's still talking. Hello, Elizabeth, can you take a bite, please? Oh my God, what are you yapping about? Girl, where'd the lip reader at? Lip reader, what is she talking about? I have no idea what she's talking about. Girl, just take a bite. Oh, my mouth is watering. Girl, take the bite. Oh my God. Elizabeth, take a freaking bite. Dude, this is insane. Elizabeth, EK, woman. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, why. Right. Okay, fine. We'll get back on track. I just wanted her to take a bite of the mashed potatoes and gravy. Sue me for wanting a sorry. Viewer, a headphone discretion is advised. Ooh, look at me showing off those mashed potatoes and gravy. Ooh, look at that. Oh my God, that was dude, the gravy looks so good. But no, back to that counter argument of, like, people will say, like, oh, this mean person pushed me to be better because I wanted to prove them wrong. And for some people that could be true. For a lot of people that could be true. But I do hold this belief, and I don't know if this is a narcissistic belief. I don't know if this is like a dreamer belief. But I do think, even without somebody being mean or somebody, being a bully, and I do think obviously those things are different, being mean and being a bully, they're two different things. There is a correlation between the two of them. There are certain causations between the two of them as well. They're not, the same thing exactly. They're different things. But anyways, but bro, did I almost drop the sandwich? Oh, look at that. That looks, guys, that looks freaking delicious. Oh, and she's licking it again. But right, back to the point. Is, they're two different things. They kind of do go hand in hand, but they're two different things. But I also do want to mention the thing of, like, I think that actually, if somebody wasn't mean to you and instead they were supportive and instead they were just maybe even quiet, you don't have to be supportive. You can just also be quiet. You could just be not mean, and that would be fine. And I think even in those situations, like, I think you could have achieved your goal faster if somebody chose not to be mean and instead either chose to just ignore you or chose to support you even. I think a lot of people will always give credit to bullies, and look at her licking that sauce because she loves it so much. Girl. But yeah, I think a lot of people give credit to bullies in the sense of, like, oh, this person bullied me and that made me want to become stronger. I think actually, and research does show this, I don't know exact statistics, but, like, positive reinforcement actually helps better than negative reinforcement or punishment. Positivity and supportiveness, or even just doing nothing, helps more than somebody being negative and mean. And so I hold the belief that without people being mean, a lot of us would be able to accomplish things much sooner than, if they hadn't said anything rather than if they had. And I don't think mean people, bullies, or just negative things in our lives, your lives, their lives, it doesn't deserve the credit of, oh, I accomplished this and this is because of this. No, you could have accomplished this sooner if this thing wasn't so negative. And yeah, that's kind of, and I, because I know a lot of people will counter the argument I made in that way of like, oh, mean people will help you in this way. They really don't. And so, I don't know. I've been thinking about it a lot, of like, just, and I understand why people are mean, of like, it is some sort of inner reflection, and choosing to get it out makes them feel better. But the thing is, that doesn't excuse it. That is, sure, an explanation, but it doesn't excuse it, and it doesn't forgive it either. And so I do think that if you want to actually resolve it, and you realize that, oh, I'm a mean person because this makes me feel better, then hey, therapy. And again, therapy is expensive, of course, but also, oh, look at that chicken wing. My most favorite thing in the whole wide world is here, baby. Let's go. And unfortunately, we will not be hearing that crunch because life hates us, and I was not recording audio, which makes me so freaking sad, dude, because that crunch was amazing. But no, I totally understand, like, therapy is expensive and stuff like that, but you can take steps on your own without paying somebody else to identify a problem or help identify solutions. The internet exists. Companions exists, family members exist, friends exist, mentors exist, so many truly, there are so many positives and negatives of this world, and one of the positives is the fact that there are so many resources nowadays, and yes, some of them cost money, but some of them really don't. And so if you realize that, oh, I'm being mean to somebody and I need to fix this, then hey, so many resources to fix that. And I just want to say, like, I just don't understand the whole societal value, importance of mean people. I don't think they serve one. And I think it's high time that we acknowledge that. And I know so many people have already acknowledged that. I know I'm not the first one, but I don't know, I just wanted to talk about it. But yeah, it's so cool and so important. And I don't know. Thank you so much for listening. And again, like, I understand that, we live in a world where so many good things happen and so many bad things happen. And sometimes, and it is important to talk about bad things, and it is important to acknowledge them. But there is always this fine line between, again, like, being mean and acknowledging something or educating someone or validating somebody. There's always this fine line, and I do think it is really easy to read. And so again, I just thank you for listening to my TED Talk. That is why I think just mean people serve no purpose in society, and I don't think that they make you better at all. I don't think that they help you grow at all. I think I haven't really had any like truly horrendously mean experiences in my life. But there's definitely been moments where I was like, I would rather you have just ignored me this whole day than you saying that, like, my hat doesn't look good on me today. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I don't know. Those are my thoughts. Now back to food. Let us take a bite of this chicken. I'm so excited. Oh, look at how good that chicken looked. Oh my God, look at how juicy that looks. Honestly, I truly, truly love it so much. Like, I don't know how Jolly Babies does it, where, like, truly their skin on the outside is so crispy and on the inside it's juicy. I feel like so many places get it wrong, where when they make crispy chicken, they make it so crispy on the inside where it's so dry. But Jolly Babies just does it so... Also, it's called Jolly Bees, not Jolly Babies, but I just call it Jolly Babies because it's my baby. But, like, look at that. And also, it looks like I have lip gloss on me because of just how freaking seasoned that chicken is and how oiled that baby is. But no, it looks so good. Like, I'm vibing with this. I absolutely love this so much. It's awesome. And yeah, no, man, like, this is one of the things that makes me want to be a good person, like, enjoying food and having fun and having a blast and being with you guys. Like, I love it so much, and this looks so good. Thank you guys so much for listening to my voiceover. And this is the moment when I realized that I don't have audio on and I'm trying to pass this off. And this is when I realized it, and I'm like, shoot, what do I do? And I choose to continue to enjoy food. But yeah, let's go back to me me actually having a voice. Thank you guys so much for listening. I love you guys so much. And I hope my argument kind of made sense. Let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree. I'd love to have a discussion. Love you guys so much. Back to Elizabeth in actual voice format. I just realized that we have had no audio this whole time. Damn. And I've just been enjoying my meal. La-dee-da. You know what? This is an example. I am allowed to be upset because that's a bummer. But I choose to continue. Anyways. Look at how good this looks. Mm. Mm. Absolutely delicious. I choose to not let this get to me. This is good. We're just gonna keep eating, have the time of our lives. You know, I'm so grateful you could be here with me today. And that we can have this food together and enjoy it. And also, I'm a clean off the bone kind of girl. Some gloss on my lips. It's an actual gloss, it's the chicken. Mmm. Absolutely delicious. I clean my chicken like I don't even know. I just clean my chicken. Mm. This is why I didn't get the 3-piece meal of the chicken, because I knew there'd be no talking. I love chicken so much, especially good kind. Mm. And then dip it in the mashed potato. Mm. Final piece. Gonna do some mashed potatoes. Not too much. Okay, that was actually a lot, but that's okay. Mm. That's how you clean a bone, baby. That's how you clean a bone. I would clean a bone any day. Anyway, if it's good, you lick your fingers. Make sure you wipe yourself, because we're not animals here. Final couple of spoons of that mashed potatoes and gravy. A little bit more gravy. Whoa! This we clean as well, as much as we can. The gravy, I don't really clean the gravy. Like, it's good when it's warm, but when it gets colder, it's not as good, and it's not really worth to drink it either. Ooh, that was delicious. Final sips. Boom. And you think we're done, but you forgot about the mango pie. Mukbang, baby. We got breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. Ugh. I got the mango one. I'm typically a fan of ube, but I had it super recently, and I've grown tired of it. I'm one of those people that, like, I will obsess, and then when I'm done with it, I'm done with it. So I was like, all right, we'll switch it up. We'll get mango. So, ooh, and you know what? This is all I need the audio for. You know what I mean? Everything else can be voiceover, but you can't voice over this, right? Mm-hmm. Mm. That's good. I like it, man. What could I say? I like it. Put the paper towel here. Let's keep chomping. Mm. Final bite? No! It's okay. Mm. If it was good, lick your fingers. And then, that was delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry for the no audio, but I hope my message got across either way. But yeah, I'm so happy that you guys are here. If you like the mukbang, let me know. I'd love to do some more. I actually definitely have to do one more without technical errors, because I can't constantly have the friggin' technology hate me. But thank you so much for watching. I had a blast. I love eating food, and I love you guys, so the combination's perfect. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Mukbang out!